You're what age at this time?
10.
10.
Here's the thing. It's kind of a blur. So I went LA, New Mexico, I think back to LA for a little while, then Oregon, then back to LA, then back to New Mexico. I went to a different school every year of my life until I went to India. India was the most stable part of my childhood. Like I appreciated that part of India. At least I knew where I was going to school next year and I wasn't going to have to make new friends.
Mm-hmm. That was because your mom was moving ashram so much?
Oh, no, I was living with guardians. I stopped living with my mom from the time I was about 10.
Oh, so you're living with guardians and that you're getting sent to different guardians, or your guardians ended up moving?
Different guardians.
How many different guardians did you have?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 I can think of.
And then where is your mom this whole time when you're off with guardians?
She was in LA.
In LA.
Working for Saram.
Who is that?
Dr. Saram.
Okay. Yep. What does she do?
Part of that time she was just working as a nurse. I mean, my mom was struggling. She was a single mom, nurse, working hard. She had no time. I would have been a latchkey kid wherever I was. And I'm not making excuses for my mom. I'm just saying she made decisions, consequences of those decisions. And I know my mom thought she was doing the right thing. Yeah. The best thing she could do. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you that, growing up with all these guardians, I was never abused. Nobody beat me. I was not sexually abused. But I was neglected. And neglected in the way that I would say, I was clothed, I was fed, my physical well-being was not in question. Nobody gave a shit if I did my homework. Nobody asked how my day at school was. Nobody gave me a hug. Nobody cared it was my birthday because they didn't know. To this day, I don't celebrate my birthday. What's the point? It became a day that didn't mean anything. And they weren't mean. They weren't purposely not asking how my day was. I wasn't their kid. And I'll bet if I went back to talk to these guardians, they didn't even want me. I'll bet the Sirsing Sahib told them, you're taking a kid. Or the head of the ashram told him, you're taking a kid. What was interesting is I lived with the head of the ashram in Espanola. So that was also interesting to watch that power dynamic as people came in and out of the house and they ran things and told people what was up. And then they would, whoever it was, people would leave. And then it was, then I heard the conversations about the people that just left. And you're just this kid watching going, all right, this is how this works.
And you're getting all this by 10. You're soaking this up 10, 11, 12.
10 to 13. I lived with Guardian. 13, I went to India.